Action.
So definitely.
Okay.
Hey siblings, Maureen here. So usually you would see me and me alone, right? But today I found them, I arrested them, and as usual, most of my videos are very impromptu. This is very impromptu. Every conversation we're going to have here is going to be very impromptu. They have no idea what is happening. Even what?
You don't have to ask, no idea.
I have no idea
What's happening.
We just know that we're having real friends, real humans, real conversations, right? So I'm going to start out by asking each and every one of us to introduce ourselves. So we'll start with you.
Okay. Hello, fam. My name is Ugochukwu Agomo. That's really all.
What
Right?
do you do?
Okay, I'm a product manager. I'm a product manager and I stay in Lagos. Yes, I stay in Lagos.
What's your marital status?
My best status.
I am not married, but I
You are not
will be married soon. In the name of Jesus.
Let's talk.
Amen.
That's cool.
Okay.
Are you joking?
Yes,
Let's start. Let the single people go first.
Oh, that's it.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Soon join the.
That's fine, but go first. Now,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello guys. My name is Oluwafemi. Like Oluwafemi, right? I'm a designer. Well, design, visual, digital, UX, anything design. And well, my marital status, I'm single.
The Lord is gonna do it for you.
Amen.
You are getting there.
Amen. Should I need that?
Don't worry, don't worry.
Okay, you're next.
Hello, my name is Kindness. I am a creative writer and I am married.
Oh.
I am married. My name is Maureen Oluwatobi. What do? I do my best.
She does her best.
I'm a human
Her best
being.
and
I
best.
love to laugh.
Yeah.
I give expression to the God in me. Through any
Love
means,
words.
any means whatsoever. I just give
People that are deep.
Right. So this is, like I said earlier, we're just going to have conversations. I know them on a personal level. I know they are deep, uniquely. They know what's up, right? And I know that having arrested them is like bringing 4 nations into your screen like this. So carry
Collect
pen
those
and
things that
paper.
we know.
Papers,
This
right?
artist that big. This one
Pressure is getting.
Well, I'm not even afraid of the questions you're about to ask. Anyway, I have my own questions.
Okay.
Whatever you
So they are gifted uniquely. They are wise in their own right. They have been experiencing life and they've been giving expression to the God in them uniquely. So I just want us to have conversations and see how much we can draw out from ourselves today. So sit down, get a pen, a notebook, whatever,
Yeah,
or
glass of water.
just glass of water. Just prepare sure that last you're going to learn something. So first question.
Why are you saying?
Drum roll.
Well, I was not single.
That's a lie. Next time somebody asks you why are you single, tell them you
I
were
was
born
born
single. So first question. Random. What's one thing you love about human beings? Let's start there. One thing you love about human beings, about humanity. We'll start with you.
Okay, that's quite impromptu.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of my feet now. But for me, one of the things I love about humans are our ability to create a way out even in chaos.
Yeah, sure.
So that creativity, that ability to see obstacles, to look at life, and whether they are born again or not, just humans generally just have a way to believe that there's a way to something.
Yeah.
It might be the right way, it might be the wrong way,
Yeah.
but that creativity, that some evolution theories will call it something about survival of the fittest and whatever they call it, but I see it as an inherent deposit of God in us, which is our ability to look at situations and still believe there are ways out, bringing out creativity into life. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. How about you?
So I want to get this right, that Ugo is saying that you love humans because they are creative.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that you cannot say my own.
I know I didn't get into anyone's mind.
It's fine. Well, we can have the same one. So
Because the reason why I actually love human race is our ability to think and adapt.
Wow, yeah.
She got the word adaptation.
We can reason.
Yeah.
We can adapt to, it's called adaptability. We can adapt to different scenarios, different situations.
Yeah.
You can abase and abound, as Paul has said. Okay. So that's one reason why I love
It's something to.
I love humans, you know.
Yeah.
When we are up, we're up. When we're down, and it's fine. So I don't think any other species or any other creature has that ability, you know. Exactly. So that's why I love human beings.
Sorry to interrupt. It's evident now. Fuel scarcity, narrow scarcity.
And people are
And
doing
we
memes.
are on the
People are
road.
doing memes
And
with cash.
tomorrow I'll be out again.
People are doing memes with lack of cash.
I saw a video. A guy went to one of these malls to buy something. After buying, everybody saw he was carrying this big bag. They didn't know what was in it. So when he got to the cashier, it was time for him to pay. He unzipped the bag and started bringing that 5 naira, 10 naira in bundle to pay for it. And like, this man is there human, very important. All right.
Okay, I think for me, what I love about people generally is somehow similar, but this is what I really love. One, I love seeing people around, and second, what I love about people is the face. You know, behind every face is a story.
True.
Yeah.
So when you meet someone, they have a story, they have their own reality, and it just shows, you know, diversity in a way that you can come from this part of the world, you're from this ethnic group, and there's a story behind the core essence of who you are at the moment, right? And just looking at people, right? You just thinking, where's this guy from? What's the story? And for the fact that when you see people that say affluential or people that are attaining a certain milestone in their career journey, you know, seeing them beyond what we have in the news about them, you know, they start from somewhere. There's a story behind everything they've, you know, accomplished and all that. It's also related to you'll be able to adapt to situations around, because everybody has a story, but your story should not keep you down. So, but that's just the difference between human beings, right? Everybody has a story. Some people's story can limit them, can be their ceiling. While some people's story, you know, they are fuel to whatever they want to achieve. So that's what I love about people.
So before you close this topic, another reason why I love humans is I call it the mobility of the human nature.
True.
Yes. In the sense that
Very deep. She's a creative writer.
in the
Creative.
sense that the person that you see today that looks like nothing.
Yeah.
See them tomorrow
True.
and you are wondering, how did you get from here to here?
True.
So people are mobile. People can change from this today to this. Small people can become big people. Big people can become small people. So that thing, it always fascinates me. You know, and that's one thing that guides me or keeps me conscious when I'm dealing with people, because I don't know what will be tomorrow. I saw a photo of Tony Elumelu on LinkedIn with NYC clothes, drinking something with his friend and all that. I'm like, if this friend was discerning enough to know this guy, I'm probably the voice in his life, I'm holding tight by now. Do you understand? So things like that. You see people that don't look like anything today, and by tomorrow they are looking like something else. So that's one thing I like about humans. You know, the ability for them to move from this to that. I call it the mobility of human nature.
There's another thing I'd like to ask about what you just said. It has been a question.
The question session.
And
officially
you know, we always talk about it. You know, at the office is there's some side self people you will see. They might be at their least. Of course, nobody can be at their least point in life, right? But there's always something about them. No matter how deep their pain is, it's that probably it's DNA or probably it's just. And the truth of the matter is, the same set of people from the same family might not have the same, might not have the same drive like that. But you can always tell this guy is going somewhere.
Yeah.
You can see a singer, very good, great voice, but you know that fire is not there. Like, but you see a guy that's not as talented as that singer. This guy will go places, and 100% like if he's able to put himself, down and learn and all that, he can always do that. So the question is this: do we say it's a gift from God, or do we say it's just experience, their life experience that shaped them in a way that put that drive in them? Because there's some people that just normally so there are certain people that you see and you know that this is just different about them. It's just so. But you can see from the family of 7, right? There'll be that one person,
Outlier.
not necessarily an outlier, but the drive is there.
Yeah.
And will be the person pulling everybody. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
There's one part you spoke to. I want to answer you on that part where you said you can see a guy, he does not know much or something, but
That
the
drive, that fire is there.
do you understand? Because
Pushing
some people that has like knows a lot and
That drive
it's
is
not
not
there.
there.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we're talking about people in the hospital. Someone who is sick and they're just like, God, I want to die, just let me go. You will die. And somebody who is down and is sick, but is like, I cannot die. So there's a part of the Bible that says the spirit of man will sustain his infirmity.
Yeah.
So it means that there's a spirit in man. Exactly. That spirit in you, even if you are 0, there's a spirit in you that can take you from the prison to the palace. So long you keep that
Fire burning.
do you understand? So I might not have anything, I might not look like it, but I'm going somewhere. I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. That guy that has that can-do spirit will eventually get there. And someone who has all the tools and all the possibilities and everything, but does not see yourself there. Because someone calls it the miracle of the mind. So he said, wherever you don't get to first in your mind, you will never get there physically. So that guy now,
When you get there physically, you won't be able to
you're going to come back. It's like the rubber band effect. Say you snap the rubber band and then it comes back because your mind is not there yet. This guy now might be 0, but he sees himself there. I don't know, but I'm there. This one now has everything, but he's not there yet. So this one will go first because your spirit has gone ahead of you. Do you understand? And as far as I'm concerned, it's the sorry, I don't want to go through this whole thing, but it's the spiritual that controls the physical. So if your spirit can get there, it's a matter of time. Your body will catch up.
Yeah. Where she doesn't want to go.
You want me to go? Lectures
So let me explain. You want to know why? Why that drive? Isn't it? Some of those drives. Okay. One of the earliest books I read in university was Spirit Control Temperament. And then why act the way you do. So you realize that in a way he was able to put humans into some categories. Right, choleric, phlegmatic, melancholy, and sanguine. And then you realize that for cholerics, right, they just this drive. They want to be the one person. They want to be the one pushing things. Some of them even do it at the expense of family, expense of their own happiness. But they want to get to a goal, right? But one thing, Colonel Moya will say, he said, when you have God in you, you have Christ in you, you're no longer melancholic, sanguine, choleric. You're what? Steadfast in spirit, serving the Lord. So, but why I'm bringing this out is that's why I'm bringing this out is for some people it comes naturally. But for some people they need association
to
pull it out.
Let me give you an example. Bishop David Oyedepo. He didn't need anyone to get him running. But you realize that he got some people together with him. And all of a sudden, it looks like they all become a workaholic,
Yeah.
a prayer warriors,
Yeah.
leaders, visionaries. Because look at the likes of Bishop Pastor Paul Enete,
Yeah.
David
David,
Ibiomie,
yeah.
and a good number of them,
Yeah.
Samademi, and so
Yeah.
what I would say is for some people, they come with that zeal. But for some people, if you know you don't have that drive,
And that's what around them.
link up with people around.
Let me
Let me add something.
Wait, before
Let me add something.
we're going to edit that. Who has a phone? I think you should use a phone to record the audio because it's quite far.
Okay.
So these are what
So,
was this one that has been
Nothing.
It will still.
It
You'll
is
see.
let me just.
Then, now, since I'm just coming, you can now start and say, okay, so guys, what we're talking about, because I don't see what we're talking about.
Because I'm the cameraman, is the director.
So can I just put it on, Maureen, can I just put it on silent or do not disturb and then put it on
The phone is actually on the other side. Who wanted to disturb me here?
I really love what we're talking about.
It's, I think this is deep calls to deep session. It's deep call to deep session.
Hold on,
It's a
there's
deep
something I
session.
want to add before we jump past it. Because there's something we said.
I like that is association.
So, the, what did you say to say again?
What are people talking about?
Okay,
Go on,
so whenever we are talking, we'll pass it.
What did I walk into?
So there's something I wanted to add, right, to what we've been saying.
Yeah.
You know, the first question you asked was were some people born with it and all of that. I believe fundamentally that every human being was born with that drive. Because that drive is actually the spirit of God that's resident on the inside of us. However, our experiences, our background, and like you mentioned, association, family, society, church, schools, right, play a significant role in how what we have on the inside of us finds expression. So when we see certain people who do not have that drive, it's not that they were born without drive. Because you can see, I might be very laid back. You look at me, I might be very laid back, but that doesn't mean I don't have drive. My drive, I'm not an extrovert, but I have drive, right? You might see another person who is an extrovert and they also have drive. But if you measure our life based on our external drive, you're going to assume that this person does not have drive. So fundamentally, I believe every human being has that spirit, but then every potential has to be developed.
Not sure.
So has to be nurtured. So some people have that opportunity that they were nurtured early. Some other persons were not nurtured early. So that's why you can see that some persons, yes. So temperament aside, personalities aside, fundamentally we all have that spirit on the inside of us. But of course, different things would help propel and push us until it becomes our reality. So I just wanted us to have it at the basis, fundamental, that because we are not different in the eyes of God, right? We all carry the DNA of God. We all carry the spirit of God on the inside of us, and because we have that spirit, each one of us, we have that can-do spirit. We have that tenacity. We have the spirit for that. We say deep calls to deep. Even when God was talking about us in Genesis chapter 1. God said the command was for every human, right? The command was for every human to go into the world. The reason God gave that command was because He knew what we have in us, but we are all not going to bear fruit to the same level, and that part becomes our responsibility to a particular degree, right? When we attain the age of maturity.
Let me emphasize on that stuff that you said.
Then also, sorry, before you go into that. So it's not necessarily like external in terms of how you respond to situation or your temperament and all that. It's just you just see someone and you know that the person might be quite laid back, not someone that talk a lot, always by themselves. But there's that thing you just see the way they reason. For me, I think is when people have their own mind, they are not. They listen to opinions, but they're not swayed by opinions. They can decide. It's that decision, that decisiveness. Like, okay, I want to do this. I will do it. I'll find a way to make this happen. It does not matter if it is external or if they have the energy or not. You can be a very laid back person and the ideas that you bring out, that you create.
Oh, what going on at the background?
Yes.
Exactly.
I just especially rolling out products
Yeah,
and they're like,
and it has to
this
do
guy is
with,
so quiet.
yeah, and it has nothing to do with your experiences or the pain you're passing through. It's just that it's just like a seed.
Yes.
But in the same family, they do people like
Different people with different drives, and it's true.
but that's
There's one person who wants to just go to school, become a professor, and there's someone else who doesn't care. You know that BSc, he's in the main market, opening shops every.
might not have the 20 degrees,
Yes.
but has that mindset that I can start something and employ the best of the best to handle this, and it's just that's the thing. So that's
Okay.
what.
Okay, so before we go, one final question, right? Very short question. If there's one attribute or one virtue that you're going to recommend that every human develops, especially as it has to do with giving expression to their disability, what's that virtue? What's that attribute you're going to recommend every human should develop?
Just one or two.
Yes, just one. Okay, give us two. Everyone will answer the question.
One, I'll say teachability, just the willingness to learn.
Okay.
And two, which I'm working on personally, is action. Action! Yeah, I did it. Like last week, I wrote something down, went on LinkedIn, posted it. Even if it's one like, let me do it. And so I'll say one,
action.
teachability, two, action.
Okay, thank you. You.
Okay, for me, I would say discernment. Knowing when to do stuff
Okay.
and when not to do it, because the right thing at the wrong time is still a wrong thing. Take it. So, and that was what I was, when you mentioned something I wanted to say, because I wanted to narrow in on this entire conversation.
Yeah.
So somebody who is laid back, what should they do? Find a company of people that have drive and put yourself there.
Yeah.
The Bible says that he that walks with the wise shall become wise. So by virtue of your company, you will be influenced. Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand? So find a company of people, and so be always discerning to check out people that have that thing you're looking for. See people who have gotten victory in those areas and plug yourself into the association. And by virtue of association, you will see that you will make progress in that thing that you think that you said you don't have. So yeah.
So discernment.
Okay.
Well, for me, what I would say is know yourself first.
Okay.
Know your abilities. Know what you're lacking. And when you find that out, try to meet with people that you think can help you. Because most of the times, I know people use this word a lot, like alpha males, like, oh, you can do all things. But the truth of the matter is, if you have that, there's still a particular part of your life that you still need to, look for people to complement that.
Yeah.
And I also believe that we can be perfect, right? But you need people around you that complement you in terms of your network, so that when you're doing something and your character strength can carry that, you plug into other source of energy. As a guy, I'm doing this. I don't think I'm calm enough to deal with this kind of set of people, and so I think that really helps, so that you don't bank on, oh, you want to achieve this, you have this vision, and you want to do this all by yourself. So I think that's the way to grow, live spiritually, and plug into it. Yeah.
So if there's anything I'm going to add, everything they said is very valid. I'm just going to add one thing. Try and laugh. Try and laugh while you're doing everything that you're doing, right? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do this again. Certainly.
And I hope there won't be any married.